Okay, Doches ADX Limited, a digital advertising company that powers data and internet advertising businesses in Africa, believes that artificial intelligence will have a tremendous transformative power on marketing and advertising on the continent. The head of Doches ADX, Chibuike, Goodnews, joins me now live here in the studios to discuss how artificial intelligence can connect business and brands to millions of Africans. Great having you on the show tonight.
Thank you.
It's a Tuesday holiday, so we appreciate you making the time out of the comfort of the holiday. Give me an idea of how much can be achieved in the field of advertising and digital marketing with the use of AI.
So AI has come a long way, and AI will, for a long time, define how advertising is done and how advertising is executed. Right from the point of identifying the core goals of each advertising campaign to the point of analyzing the advertising results, especially for businesses that want to target their customers or they want to know the kind of audience that are supposed to buy their products. So AI comes in to to crunch a lot of data to analyze those customers, identify the kind of audience that are supposed to buy that product, and then direct advertising to them. So before a digital campaign is deployed, there's this planning, there's this audience sizing, and there's this thing around knowing where the people are, what devices they're using, what characteristics, or what's going to make those users to buy those products.
The world of advertising has changed, isn't it? From the way old folks like us knew it. Just a billboard and everything. So everything's now digital.
Everything is digital. Digital is controlling about 78% of the advertising budget right now.
Interesting. So that means you've got to know where your customers, the users, the consumers are. That's different.
Perfectly. You have to know where they are. You have to know what devices they use. You also need to know the kind of words on the actions that trigger them. The kind of thing that make them to act, and those things have to be in your advertising. So in terms of the words that will be in your messaging, the words, the kind of pictures, the kind of images, and the kind of content that should be in that advertising should resonate with the audience that is supposed to consume that.
Oh, now I get it. I see some of the mobile phones, what you call the cell phone companies in Nigeria using certain expressions. I don't want to mention some of them that go to the youth, for example, like rule your world, for example. Few other.
What are we doing today?
What are we doing today? Things like that. You just think that's what all digital transformation is bringing. But how powerful and transformative power of AI is for businesses in terms of their marketing and advertising, spending a budget. If I'm going to use digital artificial intelligence, it's going to cost me more to reach my consumers. So is my advertising, marketing, budgeting costs, is it going up because I'm using digital means to do it, to deliver it?
To an extent, I would say no. AI will not make your advertising budget to increase, but AI will make optimal use of your advertising budget. That's because AI will help you to know what those advertisers are going to do, and then you spend minimal amount to get the best results. Permitted to say this, that about 70% of many advertising budgets are wasted, because if you buy a space and probably just a fraction of the people that go to that space, your customers do, all the other money that you paid for that space is wasted. But when AI and programmatic advertising is put in there, your advert only appears when the right audience or the right person is on the screen or the right person is on the website or app as at that time. So you're just maximizing your budget. You're not spending more, but you're getting better results.
That's what I was beginning to think, that if you folks are going to deploy a whole lot more technology, then definitely I have to spend more. But looks like it makes things smarter. But talk to me about customer experience when it comes to digital advertising. What's going to change with AI, chatbots, and all of that moving forward? Does it really mean that I'm just going to sit down and you're just going to get a product to me without me even lifting a finger in the manner of speaking? You just pop up. That's the way the saying goes.
AI is a whole lot of value chain, and chatbot is one of the AI extending the value chain to say, hey, we've brought in the right customers to you, and you need to make your business to be alive 24 hours, because businesses are going quite global, and the challenges of customers and audience is also becoming a global thing. So for businesses to be always there. You have to implement AI, and chatbots is an artificial intelligence virtual assistant that communicates to customer just like a human being. The same way a normal person will talk to a customer is the way the AI will talk to a customer. It will welcome the customer. If the customer asks questions about the product, it will bring it out. In fact, some of the AI chatbots that we've built are able to bring out the products, play videos, even have voice communications with the customers. So these things are simulated to answer that same questions that you will train your frontline staff to answer. AI is able to answer those questions right now.
Is this trend spreading across Africa? Are there markets in which this is playing very big right now when you consider the fact that you have a very young population across the African continent? So are these things tailored really to just this very young population? We have a very young, huge youth population in Nigeria and a few other countries, or it applies to folks around whatever age bracket you are?
It's starting from certain industries are doing better. But there are also industries that need to improve, especially industries in finance, industries in logistics, and also the tech world, especially the fintech, where the questions revolve around what service are you rendering, what's my account balance, what's my account debited, and all these things. So they are being at the forefront of it, and the market is quite big. And over time, we're seeing that other industries are coming up, especially the airlines, where people could use the AI chatbots to confirm their ticket, to know if there are changes in the flight schedule, and also they can also make changes to their flight schedule and all that. So we see that in airline, we also see that in fintech, and we're still going to see a lot of that in telecoms, and a whole lot of industries are coming out on AI. There are quite a few that are quite observing to see if it's going to be quite more perfect, but I would say that AI gets more and more perfect as we advance because they learn from the previous mistakes and then improve on the next things that are going to happen.
Well, all of these, I'm sure it's going to be a whole lot on data. This is where data comes. This data is needed to power this innovative transformation, to power this digital marketing and advertising. So talk to me on that very briefly.
I would say data is the blood of AI. Just as human beings need blood to operate, AI needs data to operate. Now, data has to be quite structured, it has to be refined, then that data is used to train the AI models, and then the AI models now aligns it with the output that is expected from the system to give people what they want. So data, right from the first-party data, third-party data, and other forms of data becomes a critical part of what AI is going to use to work. Take, for example, you have a bank app, and the bank app knows your name, it knows your date of birth, it knows your account balance, it has details about your spending. And then those data are enough for the AI to decide to tell you, hey, I want you to buy this product because based on your buying pattern, this is what is good for you. It's also good for the AI. AI will use that data to tell you, hey, if you go ahead to buy this thing, it's going to stretch your budget. And it can also make recommendations for you because it's able to use the data of your financial history to make decisions. So if you're also shopping, so your shopping history, your browsing patterns, the kind of things you are interested in. So if you're the type that watch football, AI is probably going to recommend betting things for you. It's going to recommend football wears for you.
Knows the kind of music I love.
Jerseys for you. If it knows the kind of music you love, then it's also going to recommend.
That's going to be interesting. But you know, I have a little feel for those in advertising practitioners. I hope AI chatbots and co won't take their jobs away as time goes on. But that's good. It's nice having you here tonight. A very short stuff. Thank you so much, Chibuike. Good news from Access Tech. Thank you so much for all you're doing here in Nigeria and around the world. Thank you so much.